Hi everyone and welcome to the Top Football Predictions. I'm joined as always by my colleague Atul Jani.
Hey there pundits, and let's get straight into it, Mark.
Atul, it seems like an absolute age since we did predictions. We've had game week 7, we concluded that, we concluded player of the month as well. But now, just before game week 8 is, well, it's big, isn't it, mate? Tell them why it's big.
Yeah, I mean, it's Cup.
Predictions Cup starts. Here we go. It's the Champions League Predictions Cup. Now, just to let you guys know, and obviously some of you have been with us for many years now, mate, obviously, but some are obviously debutants as well, aren't they? So just to let you know, what happens is we have four groups in the Cup stages of Group A, Group B, Group C and Group D. We have 21 players this year. Which is right, isn't it, mate?
Yes,
so we'll have 6 players in Group A, and between Groups B, C and D we'll have 5 players in each. Atul and myself are here today. We're going to do the full draw, and this is a big week, as I was saying, because it's this very week, game week 8, where the actual group stages kick off the old Predictions Cup, don't they, mate?
Yeah, indeed. I mean, it's really exciting as well. So you're not only looking at your normal predictions results, but you also check the results which can double up into your Predictions Cup as well. So it's worth keeping an eye on both now. So whereas you historically had one eye, you've got to keep both eyes now.
Absolutely, mate. Both eyes on the game. Now, what I will do when I distribute the spreadsheet screenshot out, where it would say Atul and all your scores down below. Can't even talk today, sorry. It will say Atul and in brackets versus, say, Mark, for example. So that's your weekly cup opponent. So it's going to be really interesting. And also, just to look out, because it's all about bonus points this season. When you are playing a Predictions Cup game against an opponent, if you win that game by more than 100, so it's 100 or more points that you win that cup game, you will get 50 extra bonus points. So that's really something to look at, isn't it, mate? Yeah,
indeed. I mean, an example is if I score 20 points and Mark weighs in it with 150 or 120 points for argument's sake, that's 50 bonus points to you for that game week. So,
and I tell you what, whoever I'm going to be playing on this first game week for the Cup, which is game week 8 of the regular season, I need the points.
It's all good fun, and we're seeing that at the moment with the normal predictions, the chopping and changing of the leadership. Quite good banter going on, and people looking at it in depth and detail. So really well done. So now's the second phase of the fun part as well. Now with the cup. So
absolutely, mate. Could you show everybody the seedings for the group?
Well, there's no seedings as per such, but each name has been allocated a number.
Absolutely.
True honour and fairness.
And it's done in the prediction style. So Akram starts as number 1, Alessandro 2. So these are the numbers that you really need to look out for as we go through, because we'll be making the draw in accordance with those numbers. So they are the numbers representing the players. Atul, I'd like you to take the balls out of the pot, please, and put them in there in true FA style and tradition. Make sure they all go in. All in there. Okay, so as we start, we will do it alternatively. Atul will pull the first player's ball from this rotunda, and what will happen is that player will go into Group A. Then I will pull the next player out, that player into Group B, C, D, accordingly along. So here goes, mate. Let's do the first ball draw.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone. So, Atul, could you give him a bit of a swish round and take the first player to be drawn out for this year's Predictions Cup group? And this player will be going into Group A. Who have we got? What are people thinking? Who don't you want to play? Who do you want to play? And it's regular format: 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, nothing for a loss.
So it's number 2.
Number 2, we've got Alessandro goes into Group A. I will put that down there. I will do the next player going into Group B. I can feel the tension mounting already. Who have we got? We've got player number 15.
Which is yourself.
Magic! In Group B. It's got to be a winning group, guys. Right, here we go. Atul, give him a swish round and take one out. and I will get proceedings going for Group D. But you first, obviously. First player that goes into Group C
is number 7.
It's Daniel Ledley, my cousin. See how he fares. Now, in actual fact, Daniel last season did pretty well in the cup, I remember.
Yeah. I mean, quite good calibre.
Absolutely. So I've got the first player for Group D, if I can open her up. And we've got number 10, which is Gary. Oh, we've got the cup. Well, he's got to be cup favourite. He's the cup holder.
The reigning cup holder,
So yeah, don't forget there's cash for the cup winner. So interesting times. So you'll be doing Group A. I'll be getting a ball out for Group B. I'm just behind you. So firstly, Group A, second player. Alessandro's already in there. 21, top of the shop. Pendra and Alessandro in the same group. I have got player 18. Ricardo. Atul, give me who it is. It's Ricardo. So Ricardo's in with me in Group B. Group C for you, Atul. You're going to pick one out. I'm just picking for Group D. And who have you got in Group C, mate?
Number 6.
Number 6. That's Dan Bullock. Interesting. Very good player, as we know. Always near the top. I know what you're thinking there when 6 and 9. Number 5 into Group D. Number 5 is Craig. Not having his best season, but never write Craig out because I think the first time he started doing all the predictions, he won the Euro one, I think, didn't he? Done really well. I think that far back. But so we go into, is it Group A now? Another one for Group A. I will get ready for Group B. So Group A.
Number 11.
Number 11, that's Gavin. Doing alright this season, actually. So we've got Alessandro, we've got Pendra, and we've got Gavin in Group A. Interesting stuff already starting to formulate there. Group B is 19, Tom. Sorry, Ryan. Christ, I'll get my act together. I can't talk and I can't see today. So sorry. Number 19 is Ryan. So he's going into Group B. I don't think I want Ryan in my group, to be honest. He's been a bit hot this season, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So C and D. You've got C, I've got D respectively. What number have you got there, mate? Fiddly ones, aren't they? Number 1. Akram, Group C, doing well this season. Put on a load of points in the last game week, or I think it was game week 7 or maybe 6. And I've got in Group D. I've got number 3. It's you, sir. You're in Group D. Everyone's running for cover. Atul's just arrived.
Oh, we've got Gary.
It's looking good already. Let's draw some more out, mate. Right, this is great fun here. So, who's going to be next? This is for Group A, isn't it, mate? So far we've got Alessandro, Pendra, and Gavin. So Group A, joining those 3 players in Group A, we have tensions mount. This is for cash. Number 8. So we've got Danny Atware. Oh, feared opponent there. Danny Atware goes straight in. I'll get another player for Group B, which is my group, funny enough, the way it's drawing, which is me, Ricardo, and Ryan. And we have for you, who have we got? Who's coming into my group? Number 20, Tom. Kind of had to be because I said his name accidentally earlier on. So yeah, there you go. Tom, you're in my group. So that's in B. So for a player for Group C, we have. I'll just insert it there, mate. And we've got. Who we got?
Number 16.
Number 16, mate. Martin, debutant this season, but he's having a very good season. Now I will open my ball for Group D. Let's get it out. Should have some background music, mate. It's all tense, isn't it? Unlucky for some, but not for Lee, my brother-in-law. Number 13, it's Lee into Group D.
Lee into Group D, I like that.
Absolutely. He's just had a stonking week a couple of weeks back, didn't he? So, Atul, 5 balls from home now. This person's going into Group A. I'll put it in. Who have we got, mate?
Number 12.
Number 12. Lee, the other Lee. So, we've got Lee into Group A. So, let's get another one in. Right, so that's... There we go. So So this person will be going into Group B, my group again. This will be the last person into Group B, everyone. The fifth player is number 4. It's Charlie.
Charlie indeed.
Charlie comes into my group. So Atul, 3 balls left. We've got a Group C, a Group D, and the final and 6th player into Group A. Mr. Jani, could you do the honours, please, sir? So, let me just make a note that Charlie comes in. So, for Group C, we have Mads, number 14. Here we go.
Interesting.
I know, that's looking like a good group, actually. I will conclude Group D. And Group D... It's Frank, number 9.
Oh.
Frank, and just having a look. Oh, we pulled Frank into Gary's group. Now we know those two have a bit of a banter going on.
A bit of a history, as
that's
they say.
History, and there's going to be train talk all over that one.
That's not just that, but we might need to get the old policing involved to keep them.
British Transport Police. Now let's get that final ball remaining here. There is indeed one final ball. It should be Mike, but let's make sure that our draw goes to plan. It's not an FA catastrophe, but Mike should be the final ball. It should be number 17.
It's number 3, and it's me.
No, it is. It's number 17. It's Mike.
That concludes the draw, gentlemen.
It does. So we've got. I'll post this out to you all, but basically, Group A consisting of 6 players. We've got Alessandro, Pendra, Gavin, Danny Atware, Lee, and Mike. Group B.
Yeah, it's yourself, Mark, Ricardo, Ryan, Tom, and Charlie.
Nice, interesting group, that mate. Group C, Daniel, Dan Bullock, Akram, Martin, and Mads. And take it away, Atul, for Group D.
Yeah, and finally, least is Group D, which consists of Gary, Craig, myself, Atul, Lee, and Frank.
Interesting ties there, mate.
Very
interesting ties.
one.
So you'll see on the spreadsheet when I send it out, the snapshot of it, you'll have your name with your opponent, colour-coded, and, well, like every game week, it's good luck, but it really is good luck for this game week, isn't it, mate?
Oh, it's fascinating indeed. I mean, it's all to play for, and be interesting to see how it pans out, the group, because sometimes, you don't expect things to turn out the way it does, and then, like last year, in the last minute, people push through to the qualifying stages, which you don't expect, and it's all to play for. So
absolutely.
Good luck, everyone.
I think I got through the group stages into the knockout phases, and to be honest, I think you were favourite to take out Gary in the final, but Gary put in a good performance.
Fantastic.
It was touch and go, but
he's a World Cup player.
I know.
He's transferring it to the league this season, so well done, mate.
Quarter-finals, semi-finals are 2-leg affairs, and then the finals just a 1-leg, obviously, as it should be on the hallowed turf of virtual Wembley. But that's the cup. That's the Predictions Cup. It kicks off in game week 8 this week. But we really should get together as we are now just to go over game week 8, to be honest, mate. We've got a bit of a stonker going on as well. We've got the first game of the weekend is a super game in itself. It's a Super 6 game. It's Liverpool Man U, mate.
Yeah.
How do you see that going?
It's an interesting one for us pundits there. I mean, the points are on the board. You get the prediction right. Squads, it depends on how they play after the international break.
Yeah, who's in, who's out.
Who's in, who's out. Man United haven't really played a top 11 side this season. Interesting. Liverpool have been a bit of a mix, hit or miss, so it's a difficult one for us pundits.
Up and down, aren't they?
I've got to say,
but you get that game right, mate, at the 12:30 kickoff, I believe it is, on Saturday, and it's 60 points in the bag, or more if you do a Goalfest game. But then you look at Palace versus Chelsea, and that's the first goal scorer game. Now Morata's out, so no one can choose him. No. Palace are starting to score goals. I mean, I wonder who's going to pick.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest with quite a few of the pundits who've mentioned it on the group itself, and on the surface of it, it does seem a little bit more easier to choose which goal scorer in comparison, and Chelsea have been banging them in, whereas Crystal Palace, I don't think have actually scored a goal as far as I can remember in the Premiership, but and they haven't won any points yet. So,
but listen, like the predictions itself, mate, records are there to be broken. They might actually find the back of the net. We've also got Swansea Huddersfield, which is the orange colour coded game, and that is the treble game, the hot shot game. It's worth treble points. So how do you see that one going? The Swans at home under Paul Clement. Huddersfield started well, didn't they? But
Started well.
first season in the Premiership.
First season, it's a fascinating game, to be honest. Both teams are unpredictable. Both have done okay, and they will continue to do okay. But it's a difficult one to call. You know, a lot of people may hinge on the draw being the outcome, but let's see anyway.
Absolutely. We've got some nice other tasty ties going on. We've got Tottenham, Bournemouth. Might not be straightforward. Southampton, Newcastle intrigues me. And then the Monday night game, we've pulled out Leicester, West Brom. So if you're doing nothing on Monday night, just surf in the kitchen or the sofa, just have a little look on the radio or the TV.
I'll tell you what, that's one good game to watch.
Could be a good one, couldn't it?
Because it's the Midlands derby. It is a
East Midlands derby, yeah.
So it's all to play for at the end of the day, and fascinating, good attacking team against a good, well-drilled Tony Pulis defensive team. So
yeah, another one organised, won't it?
Yeah, difficult one to predict.
Anyway, listen, chaps, it's game week 8 of the regular season. It's game week 1 at game week 8 of the Predictions Cup. It's all to play for. And over the last 2 weeks, probably not game week 7, but game week 6, it was all changed, wasn't it, mate? We saw some ginormous scores going. That's what can happen in the predictions. Just keep an eye on it, whatever you're doing, because things can change. And as I always like to say at the moment, things can only get better. But no, it's going to be good. It's going to be exciting from this game week on, just in case you haven't been enjoying it. But listen, good luck, everyone. Let's go for it.
Well done. Good luck.